Hello.
Who's that?
Yeah.
I would say from the start of the season, when he first joined in Austria, he's really improved since then. Mancinelli or... Oh, oh. It's a close fight for that.
My mic was not working, that's lovely. Oh, lovely, isn't it? It wasn't working. Well, it was working. Well, now you can hear it, hopefully. So,
Yeah.
Alex is actually gaining, and Nox is in the pits with Baron Blade. They both are pitting already because might have damage.
It's unfortunate for the pair of them, but hopefully if the safety car comes out, they might catch up to the back of the field.
Yeah, and as DRS is enabled now, as both, I think, oh no, that's CJ and Alex. No, that's Oscar Valk, sorry, not Alex. Oscar Valk, oh, CJ does go a bit wide and gives the position back to... Sorry, I'm... Tell me what Baron Blade is still in the pits, same with...
Harry Fox closed into Harrison. Did he start P5 or did he bog down at the start? Did Harry Fox start P5 or?
No, he started below, but he did, yeah, he is doing better. As Link does have the first lap, but someone else in 6th does take the first lap back, and it's Deefy doing well today. So now we are going to get something new. Oh, that's good. But there you go. Something new and cool. Ooh, but you can see that. Okay, there you go. Now it's fixed. We have a track map now, so you can see at the bottom right where is everyone. As you can see, Everts does have a lead, but that lead is coming down. No, actually, there you go. It's coming back up again. Oh, as someone does spin there, that is Oscar Valk in the middle of the track, but everyone did manage to keep away from him.
Did he get hit?
No, he just spun on his own. As the other Alex now is behind Valk. Let's see what else is happening. Alex is on the tail out of Mancinelli. Oh. And he is going to go for the overtake. Is he going to be able to go clear again? Ooh, no, nothing. But he does lock up. Ooh. Alex doesn't hit him, but he does get the position. Valk does go into the pit. Where is Valk? There's Valk. Just Valk. He's there. Third. I never seen him this high up yet. So he's doing good this race so far.
Yeah.
The pair of Foxy is on his tail.
He's gonna have to defend hard if he wants to keep that P3.
Exactly. And Alex and Deefy is now fighting once more. Deefy was going for it again, but Alex still keeps it.
Oh, Deefy sends it.
Oh, and he does do it. That's a pretty good overtake, but he's still sideways. Whoa. Still
That was
sideways.
close.
And he did do the overtake, but now he has, on accident, screwed himself over as Alex has the DRS and slipstream, and that's an easy overtake for him.
He just steamrolled past him.
If he does go for a dive here, okay, it doesn't. Ooh, and Alex does block up the CJ
Link's
and
dropping
DP
off.
is fighting right now.
Link's dropping off from Josh.
Yeah, Josh is leading once more. Not a big surprise because of his performance. But here comes Hera Foxy. But he is keeping. Ooh, oh.
Ooh.
Don't know what that was.
CJ sends
And
it.
CJ goes back.
He reclaims place back.
Ooh, but Hera
Oh.
Fox is coming back again. As I think CJ did hit him, but there. So let's check the leader data right now. So the person who is left 29 seconds away from the leader. That's a whole free pit stop for him. I don't think the DP and Alex one is really correct.
I think CJ might send it down the inside.
Yes, he is.
Oh.
As well, a fight is happening at the back right now.
He locks up both. So does Hera Fox, but Hera Fox gets a better traction off the corner.
And even behind us as well. Another Velociraptor. As CJ just gets pushed wide, I think. They are a big fight between these two right now, and it's gaining the people behind them actually. Whoa! And Hera goes to the advantage.
Oh, for P3, it's actually heating up. This is actually insane.
Yeah, and two more people actually joining the fight, so even more battling now. The fight for third is on today, as CJ is holding up Hera Foxy and getting Alex. Whoa, what has happened there? Alex, I think, just got pushed off by DP, but that isn't going to be a massive problem because now he is going to have the DRS and slipstream from DP. As DP does not have DRS top speed. Yep, here he comes again. But he's not unlocked.
Oh, what's going on ahead? Hera
Hera.
sends
As
it.
they
Oh!
hit each other a bit. As Alex does go for the overtake.
Ooh.
And they are fighting again, Hera and CJ. Hera does go through. Ooh, but no, he's coming back again. Oh, what's happening there? There's been a collision, I think, between them.
Hera and CJ's fight.
And CJ is caught as
CJ holding up Hera is what Joshua would really want if he wants to maximize the points today. Even if he might not win the championship this round, it will put him one step closer to the next round, which is in.
Yeah, it's ranked, I think, 12? Alex in the Williams, that's good. But now CJ will have DRS and the benefits of her Fox. Hera is not to get an overtake down on Hera. But I am guessing that he is going to hold up defeat now. Where is Alex? Alex is pretty far behind now, I think. That he might have spun there. I wonder where Mano is.
I think he's muted.
Oh, I love this cam. The curb cam. Oh, we're still on the curb cam. Oops. Alex. Oh, Hera Foxy, something happened to her. Wait, what's happening? Oh, DP.
What? CJ?
Wait, what happened to her and CJ?
I think
no,
they must have applied it. Or paid.
something along those lines. The DP is up into third now.
Interesting turn of events.
I was not guessing that, but you see both Veloce radios in the background there. That's Hera. But DP goes incredibly good, incredibly deep. But here comes Hera. Is he going to go for it? Yes, he is. But he's going to go wide now there. Oh. DP does run on the grass there. The field is actually now getting up into a pretty nice gap area, but Link is on the tail of Josh Everts. What happened to Josh Everts?
I think he must have gone wide somewhere. The Link's got the DRS and he's got the slipstream and he's closing in. And we have not even reached the end of the straight yet. And Link sends it into the first corner. Can they take the lead of the Japanese Grand Prix?
Yes, he can.
Yes, he does.
Let's see what Josh Everts can do, because Josh might be on a bit of different tire than Link ahead of him.
On the leaderboard, Hera and CJ are still trading positions with each other, even for P4. But I think at this stage, Link has got nothing to lose, so he could play mind games with Josh, although Josh has retaken the lead of this race. He could play games and hold up Josh, so...
Valk is really far behind. He's a minute and 20 seconds behind.
Hasn't been lapped yet.
But now Link has DRS and slipstream from Josh again.
Round 2 down the pit straight. He's just over a second behind us. They crossed the line.
He is gaining more time.
He'll go for a goal.
There's a big fight now between these two. Link might be going for an undercut.
Are Josh and Link on the same tyre compounds? Or are they on different ones?
It must be, because I heard Josh say that he qualified on a different tyre than Link did.
Oh, they are on different tyre compounds. Link's on what looks like the harder compounds.
Might be the harder compound.
Link catched the caught up to Josh with the tyres he's on. I think Link could have a chance of winning if everything goes right. He's half a second going on the pit straight with DRS and his slipstream. Josh has nothing to aid him. Can Link catch him up by the end of the straight? It looks like it. Slipstream's coming into effect. Josh really trying to go off the racing line. Link goes round the outside. Can he do the switch back? But side by side, Josh keeps the lead into the first turn. He has to back out, and Josh keeps hold of the lead for another lap. I do feel like the Link will overtake him, as tyre wear will come to play for Josh a lot more than Link, considering he's on the purple tyres and Link's on the red. But we shall see.
Ooh, I suppose it's too much up there. I think the top... Oh, Alex is sitting now. I think that's that. That is the Mancinelli, Alex.
He's not had a good race today. He must have some significant damage. Meanwhile, back at the start finish straight, Link 7 tenths behind. I feel like he's gonna have to send it if he wants to have a chance at taking the lead again. He goes down the outside, breaks later than Josh. I feel like the side by side, they're still side by side going to the first turn. Josh covers off Link. And yet again, for another lap, Link, as he goes wide, is still behind Ross Everest.
Big battle for the lead already. This is the biggest battle though, for anyone so far. Oh, as Alex Martinelli there actually.
Makes way for the two leaders. Link is really braking late and he has to fix his steering in order to not rear end Josh as he spins. What happened?
He just spun. He didn't get hit. He just spun on his own.
Thief takes second place and Link is left now to try and go over Foxy, who will take third place. This is so close. But Link has a slipstream. Link is dead side by side down the pit straight.
Link is far ahead.
Link has taken third place. Harry Foxy cannot send it.
Oh, but Link has
Oh, I think Link's tires are gone.
might be spinning and it must be overheating as well.
And now Thief takes Link's place and will now try and catch up to Yoss, which I don't think will happen.
James Knox as well having a poor race.
Yeah.
The big history of him winning and being on the podium. Now between two people. Oh, how was that? I think this is the last one. No, it's Oscar Bell.
Yeah.
Link is actually the closest to O'Hara now. He's gonna have the slip through. But O'Hara must more light.
Link at this moment is going to have to pray for a safety car or anything to close up the field, as I feel like right now he is the fastest man on the track. If it wasn't for that spin, I felt like he would have been leading this race right now.
Not even unlucky at this, or just the tires going away from them.
Yeah.
Alex in the Williams splitting once more.
Harry locking up into the chicane.
It's alright, let's go. Okay, so we're looking at the pit stops, and someone has 1,336 pit stops. I don't think that's right.
Can he break Jensen Button's record?
1,300. Is CJ's actually catching up to Josh Everts? Oh, CJ does pit. Now.
The gap was 5 seconds last time we checked.
It's fine then. Yes, he is a lot closer already.
Maybe Josh is starting to feel the
Tire
pain of
degradation.
tires.
He must be because DV is catching up a lot.
Mm.
He has DRS.
I feel like with the fact that Josh is on the softer tire compound, and the fact that he hasn't had DRS makes it easy for people to close up. But Josh is really good at defending, as we've seen with his battle against Link. But now
DV must have the better tires. Speed.
Jeez.
Yeah, you can see he has better than us. He's already on this tail. Just go for the move.
That is a beautiful move around the outside, as looks like someone just sent it
Yeah, that was
straight through. But D takes the lead of the Japanese Grand Prix.
That was really unexpected. Like how easily he just overtook him.
Has there been a mistake with strategy, maybe?
Might be, but Josh is about to get overtaken by CJ. He is left. Oh, that's, yeah, just much better now. Yes,
Josh is. Maybe he was blindfolded as he didn't really seem to be fighting D that much.
It might be. That's Oscar Valk does disconnect from the server. I don't think that's right, is it?
Mm.
Pretty swift pit stop for Josh Everts. He has new tires now.
Still in the same compound, or
Don't know. We don't really know the compounds, so strategy is very much like I don't even know. CJ also disconnects actually. What is happening to both of them? The radio is always so damn loud. It's annoying. Like it sounds nice, yes.
looks like CJ got pointed off by Foxy.
Did it?
Yeah, that's why he retired. Apparently there was side by side, and
Hero Foxy is pitting now.
yeah, maybe he collected damage off CJ, or
He might
he
just,
got
but
damage.
there goes Josh Everts.
Can
Easily.
Link overtake?
Can Link overtake? He might. He will, because the Hera has a lot has damage to fix. As you can see. Yep, Link is ahead.
How about James?
James might be very close. He might exit ahead.
This is gonna be close. It's gonna be close.
He does. He is ahead.
They're both side by side into the first turn. James
is through. But is he through for much longer? Because Hera Fox is ripping his tires. So DP is not pitting. I do want to see well close. Oh, but I want to see this as well. Oh, what?
Ooh.
Just happened there. I would be afraid of Hera Fox as well because he is doing interesting moves, to say the least. Here comes Josh Everts though.
He takes the lead.
Where will DP exit out of? Behind him by a bit, and he does set the fastest lap. For 14.218. That's a good lap. as we will get, well, CJ actually, to come into the commentary box with us and tell us actually what happened between Hera Foxy and himself, as you could probably hear. You can hear us calling him now. Oh, there you go, you joined. Hello, CJ.
Oh, bro.
You can
How
hear
are
you. Okay, so, we are interested to say the least. There's a big battle going on between everyone, and Hera Foxy is doing. He is hitting James Knox. Like he's just saying, "Get out of my way. I'm not going to basically give you space. I'm just gonna." Well, it kind of depends a little bit, but I don't think what Hera Foxy is doing is. It's a bit interesting to say the least.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, as someone who has just been on track with him, I think realistically his driving style is really aggressive at this track, and I think not many drivers are really happy with that. With the way he's been driving with other people, but I think from what I know, the FI have been looking into it over the past few weeks. But overall, I think so far the front runner battle has been really interesting. Everts versus Link, one of the best battles so far, I think, of the race.
It's beautiful, and Link is actually, and DCs as well. They all two is going to be battling for first, hopefully. It's very soon.
Yeah. DC seems to be getting some sort of time, but it's doesn't look like much.
DFIF is getting a lot of time, actually, I think. Yeah. The gap was 4 seconds, and now it's 2.3 already.
So I think the fresher tyre seems to be quite powerful around this track, and especially in this really off camber. As you see D Thief go wide, it's such an off camber final sector. You kind of struggle with it. Really tolling on the tyres this track is what you'd say.
Yeah, so I'm guessing it might be like a 2 or 3 stop strategy.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, you see most drivers either stopped once or twice so far, and it's only been not even halfway through. So it's looking like a really big tyre dig this weekend.
Seems like it is. Yeah, so Josh already has 1 pit stop. D-Thief, I think has 2 or 1. But I know Link might have 2 and 1 as well. As D-Thief,
yeah, I think Everts and D-Thief were starting on the Ultras. Correct me if I'm wrong.
And Link was Link starting on the Supers?
No, I think he started on the Hypers.
Oh.
Yeah, this was definitely on the Ultras.
As D-Thief is actually in a second gap, I think, already, of Josh.
Oh, 1.3.
Yeah, but it's
It
going
was 2.1 going into this lap, right?
Yeah,
it was 2.1 in the chicane last time round.
Ooh, yep, he is in a
And he's closing that gap even more. That's another 3 tenths. He's on the back of Everts now, and the closing speed on this track is absolutely amazing. If he sticks in an overtake, opens that DRS, tries and tuck into that slipstream, he's going to gain him in no time. Hopefully see a move at turn 1, if not next lap.
It might be because
he's the fastest lap.
Of a 130.5.
113.5, yeah. Really quick lap, very close to the lap record, I think.
Previous race time was like a 114, I think.
13.2, I think, in testing from Everts was the record, unofficially.
No, if you just see moving things on the screen, don't worry, that is what is
We'll see the gap coming out of the chicane this time round. Remember, 1.3 last time out, what will it be this time? 6 tenths, 6.39 tenths. So, D-Thief could be on for a move.
D-Thief was right up the gearbox now. Josh.
Oh,
let's move into the front corner.
Oh, no, wait, Josh is doing something
Would make it stick. Yes,
Josh,
he will move.
Josh
wanted the arrest.
That could be overtake of the weekend for me. But Jos Everts comes back. See what I mean with the closing speed? I mean, he's already pulled out 5 tenths. Purely on ERS. You can see Link Hamilton just behind in your picture. If you
this battle,
get another one of these.
This will be a battle for the DRS coming to the start finish straight, which will bring in Link to the mix.
Being with the only DRS zone being that start finish straight zone, it's really big for overtaking. but with Sector 1 also being one of the fastest sectors we've seen all season, is a D Thief out of 4 comes back on Everts. Doesn't make it stick though. Looking for a move into the chicane. Everts goes defensive.
They have lost. Link has gained 3 force on this flight as he banged the wheels.
A little bit of touch.
D Thief's come off worse of that. Puts him a second behind.
And Link is catching up now because of these two fighting pair. It was 14 seconds, I think. Now it's 8.
Yeah, I think it was 23 last time I checked. It's now 8.9.
And now...
As D Thief's probably going to try and get a run on the straight.
The slipstream is so powerful here. It's almost obsolete. It's almost...
It's amazing to see just the closing distance. As it's not going to take into effect this lap. Because with these cars, it's really specific whether the slipstream kicks in.
Yeah.
Especially on this track.
It's getting very close
I think D Thief might have a cheeky bit of damage. As he goes not too wide into 3 actually, quite a wide. We'll see what Everts does. Brakes very early. See if he can get the exit. No, he doesn't. What a corner from D Thief.
D Thief is in the slipstream, following Josh. Does he send it around the outside?
Again? No.
Doing it again?
Yes, he does. Gets it done. Good move.
D Thief will have to push away from Josh, at least 8 tenths.
He might be able to actually.
If he can defensively pull this off into 1, I think that's his move done.
Yeah, because Josh really needs that DRS, but I don't think he's going to be close enough.
Great final sector from D Thief.
1.5 at the start of the straight.
1.3.
It's closing down.
Good quote. 3 tenths at the line. It's going to be an entire 5 tenths of just straight line speed at the end of the straight.
But now, D Thief is in his best section, the turning section, so he has a better car. Ooh, Josh is actually getting back on D Thief.
I think Hera Fox is gaining on Wink as well, so that might turn into something recent.
Yeah. So far, the racing has been relatively clean. There hasn't been any yellow flags or safety cars. So.
No safety cars, surprisingly. It makes for a much better race, honestly, if I'm being brutally honest. I've also recently heard rumours of Renault being bought out.
By who?
Knox and CJ buying out Renault, apparently. CJ went in for the offer of Everts just this morning. But unfortunately Knox is in a Camber contract for next season, so he might have to see if he can wiggle himself out of that one if he wants to continue some sort of Renault stint.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see how that pans out over the next few weekends. Honestly though, great driving from D Thief though.
Yeah.
Really smooth, really content. It's pulling away from Everts, but I think Everts just has that better cornering speed. Analysing the data we get, we found that D Thief is much slower in the corners but much faster on the straights, so kind of equal out a bit.
It's down to the engine.
Yeah, it really is. So it seems Renault has been fastest all year, but Honda's kind of pulling back that gap. As we're now past halfway through this weekend's race. We'll see the gap coming out the final corner. It's going to be 1.1 in, 1.3 out. How's Everts got the exit though? We'll have to see.
Oh, there's something happening between Link and Hera soon, hopefully. Oh wait, never mind, that's weird.
Yeah, no, that should be coming very soon. They're in a similar gap from Everts and...
Well...
He's gone deep into one of the trickiest corners to get right on the track. So Everts could have a run here into the long right-hander. D Thief. Great line through 3.
This camera is interesting. I like it.
Yeah, it really is.
I think it's a drone
I think-
camera, isn't it?
Yeah, we get the drones following along. As we see, kind of over the course of the weekend, we've heard many complaints from the drivers from the T3 track limits. What are your thoughts on that, lads? As D Thief goes to the escape rows. Oh, picks up some damage on one of the cones.
And
What
I
do you have
think
to pay?
Everts goes through.
Link
Shouldn't be
also
too bad, but it shouldn't affect him too much, but we'll have to see.
Link
Over
the
also made a
corner.
mistake. Yeah,
This is
he's down to
separate.
4th now.
Oh, D Thief sends one.
Who gets DRS?
Oh, Everts has got it. D Thief's gonna want DRS for this one. As he goes up now. DRS wide open. One of their aiming points for DRS has been that Marshall post, considering there's no boards this weekend. So that Marshall post is one place to look out for.
Sends it down the inside into turn 1. Josh hits Beefy.
Touching wheels once again. D Thief manages to sniff his way through. One of the most problematic moves of the weekend. Does Josh get it done? No. D Thief pushed wide into 4. What will happen here? D Thief's got his 3/10, but will it be enough? As he goes deep once again at 5.
15
Seems
laps
to
to go.
be an exit on Everts.
That almost gave me a
As
bit of a jump
our
scare.
camera nearly gets taken out. Everts around the outside, can do what D Thief could as well. No, he couldn't. Great defence.
Link is in the pits now.
Yeah, Link is in the pits as James Knox goes ahead, struggling this weekend, to say the very least.
Something happened at lap 1 with him, so I'm guessing that might have carried through.
Yeah, and he's been struggling quite a lot this weekend as well. So, see if Everts can get the closing distance now.
He's closer than the previous one.
1.1.
I think
Yeah,
Everett
about
wins.
3/10 closer than last lap as Mancinelli. Link comes out in front of Mancinelli. What's going to happen here then? It's going to get really interesting in front of the leaders. Should be able to see them at the
D
bottom
Thief
of
goes
your
wide,
picture.
side by side once again. D Thief, is he able to cover off Josh?
Could
still
Mancinelli
side by
and Link's battle? This is really spicy, but could Mancinelli and Lloyd's battle kind of mix things up a bit at the front?
Quite possibly.
The biggest question.
Once again, D Thief goes wide.
I think D Thief's pulled a small gap again. It's going to be 1 second out the chicane. You do just wonder what self-adjustments have been made over the weekend, with people saying it's very similar to what they ran in Monza, with different aero kits.
Quite strange because, like, half the map you're going flat out, the other half is.
Yeah, you really wouldn't expect that aero kit. Replay? No? No.
I don't know what happened there.
No, not quite. On board with D Thief though, with the drone camera.
Let's see why it
I get a
doesn't-
replay again.
No, it doesn't. Oh.
Don't think it's working today. Quite unfortunate.
It was
Oh,
working,
D
yeah.
Thief deep again, but gets the exit. I think he's purposely missing that apex.
Hera is
Might be getting him the better run. Yeah, Hera in the pits. Knox goes into 3rd place, first podium position since Monza. Gotti managed to continue his podium run from the season. I think only missing out in only Monza, I think, you know. Either only Monza and Bahrain. I don't think he was on the podium. So what's the situation? We've got 4 cars, the leaders in the back 2. Link got the kind of gap to Mancinelli. But only 1 second from Mancinelli. Similar gaps to the leaders. It's probably going to turn out to be quite interesting here, as we see the leaders go by. Could be seeing Mancinelli get lapped. Yeah, DT's making up ground on Mancinelli. Is he's gonna go by? So what can D-Thief do now with the slipstream of Lloyd, but also the gap between him and Josh having a car ahead of it?
Josh is.
It seems he's not gonna use too much energy. I don't think he's using too much.
Did something happen to Josh? He was 1 second before.
Oh, D-Thief's deep again. More and more mistakes into one. It's only gonna add up, but I think D-Thief's using a car behind him to his advantage to hope he can just pull the smallest gap to Lloyd. Not to Lloyd, I'm so stupid. To Everts. But also trying to see if he can capitalise on the slipstream of Everts.
I don't think
Not Everts, Lloyd, Christ.
I don't think D-Thief will want to overtake Lloyd.
No, don't think so. He's probably going to try and use him as much as possible to gain time on the car behind, but we'll have to see how it comes into play, because slipstream's been a big thing again this weekend, but then so has the aero kits. Big changes came into this weekend. So what will D-Thief do? Will he tuck into the slipstream, will he not?
I mean, the slipstream is powerful.
Everts is dispatched of Mancelli, so D-Thief's probably going to have been told that by his team radio. We'll have to know about that one. Just seems really focused right now. Wide apexes through all his corners so far.
Yeah.
And you notice the difference in the racing line though. Once you start looking at them, you notice the big difference. That one goes wider than the other. Of Everts and D-Thief, yeah. As Lloyd goes wide, D-Thief goes through, but D-Thief goes deep again.
D-Thief will want to get that tighter line coming off the apex, whereas Josh is the opposite.
It seems that's what he wants to do in majority of corners, because most are opening up on radius as you go through the corner. We'll have to see then. Everts 4.2 seconds, not really looking good for the Renault driver. Your championship leader, D-Thief on his last to first start, one of the fastest in Fuji all weekend round. I think Everts is coming in for his next pit stop. Yes, he will. So that's an end to another stint. I think he picked up damage actually, entering the pits there. So we'll have to see how this plays out. D-Thief again on the alternate strategy to Everts, I think, on a 3-lap interval to each other. So we're going to have to see how this kind of affects the pack. So yeah, Everts' car getting serviced. So have to see what tyre he goes on. Probably another pair of ultras. As he exits pits ahead of Knox by 16 seconds.
I think
We'll have to let
D-Thief.
those tyres warm up.
I think D-Thief could make another pit stop if he wanted to.
Yeah, I think D-Thief has the gap to. He has a cushion to pit again. Maybe even pit as late as to go on hypers to the end. But he's only got about a 15-lap window to use those hypers before they kind of wear off. So, in 4 laps would be his perfect window. I think it's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
I think he's going to stretch these ultras out as Everts locks up into that corner.
Although, he has pitted.
Yeah, D-Thief's in, so that must be another pair of Ultras. Don't know if we can get someone to confirm that.
When he managed to stay healthy off,
We'll have to see. I'll get our tech analysis to just double look at that.
As I think Yoss tried to go for the undercut, but D-Thief reacted instantly.
I'll quickly ask. That's the wrong one.
Yoss is closing in at a rapid rate. But now it's gone back up to 6 seconds.
I think very tight on each other's tyres.
Oh, Josh really want to close in the next 7 laps. They have a chance at getting another win added.
I mean, it kind of depends how quickly his tyres activate on D-Thief's end. But he seems to be gaining. Hera Foxy is that being lapped.
No,
Oh no,
it's
this is
not.
Nox.
Oh no,
this
he's
is
fighting.
Nox. This is a
Fighting.
battle with Nox. Takes the outside, both have DRS wide open.
For P3.
But you'll start to see Nox's ERS just pulling alongside. He's gonna gap ahead into 1. Hera Foxy's been really... Oh, as he hits Nox. Just as I was about to say, he's been quite dangerous with other drivers this race.
That was very close.
Does hit Nox. So, Hera down the inside of Nox. Does he get it done? No. Cell side by side. As I look at the live timing screen, Hera does get it done on James Nox. Hera has got a 5-second time penalty for the incident with Nox. A very quick investigation from the FIA. So we'll have to see how that plays in. Nox will be probably told over his radio about this and probably being told to back off by team engineer Sandy Johansson.
There's only 6 laps left as well. So he only
There's
has
6
to
to go.
He only has to keep inside of that 5-second gap there, and then yeah,
It shouldn't be too difficult, but he has got Link Hamilton behind him, or is that Mancinelli? I can't tell.
That is.
Looks like Link.
Looks like Mancinelli.
That's
Red rear, black rear wing. So we'll have to see how that penalty comes into play. But over recent weeks, Hera's been up to one of his final strikes before he's given a season ban.
A season ban?
Which kind of tells the tale of his season so far. I think told last weekend. After his 25 seconds and qualifying ban of penalties. So quite big from Hera Foxy, but surely his team owners told him to be careful. We'll just have to see how it plays out over the next few weekends. It was ECDT.
Sorry, it was 7 laps. Well, now it's 6 laps.
Yeah, now it's 6 laps.
The system is a bit confusing, to be fair.
Yeah, after a while you do get a bit confused, because it's once it says 45, that is the final lap.
Yeah. They start on lap 1. They don't stop on like lap 0.
Yeah.
It's an interesting livery, this livery.
Actually,
Yeah, inspired by one of BMW Sendai's old liveries. BMW Sendai being the runners of Jordan Mugen for this season. Counts all the way back to 2006, this livery.
As we approach the 41st lap of this race, D leading by somewhat
Oh,
of 6 seconds.
yeah, 6.8 seconds.
Now it's 5.
Yeah, we go.
So not many left to go, as Nox is still in that 5 seconds.
Still in that 5-second window, but Harris seems to be gaining and gaining.
I will say though, Josh would probably want a safety car to happen if he wants to have a chance of winning. Because as of this moment, D is just too quick for him.
Yeah.
And Nox is actually now 10 seconds behind. Oh no.
If we are speaking of James Knox, I think he has got a Japanese-inspired helmet for the weekend,
Yeah.
based on Sonic. One of the best helmets on the grid, I'd say.
Yeah, sure.
4 laps to go.
I think it's going to be quite a relaxed end to the race. Unless Lloyd can shake up the pack a bit with the being laps. Oh. Oh. D-Thief. Risky move to lap Lloyd in the chicane, but Lloyd did make a mistake.
Nox is pitting right now.
Yeah, Knox is pitting. Probably knows
Probably go for the
that.
fastest lap.
Yeah,
Although-
probably go for fastest lap. Probably knows he can't really stay with Hera, so just wants to get the fresh tyres.
James might be getting lapped soon, actually.
Or James might try and hold up D.
Yeah, but he's gonna have blue flags.
Yeah, we'll just get done for ignoring blue flags.
Yeah.
But you could shake things up just a tiny bit. If D-Thief could take another risky move and maybe even pick up some slight damage.
Try and slow down into the corners.
Yeah,
That's as much as he can do.
yeah.
3 laps do remain now.
It's gonna be three laps of relaxing. Just yourself realistically. As the cars scream around Mount Fuji. So, we'll have to see if anyone makes a late pit stop for the fastest lap. Don't think it will happen though.
Yeah.
Don't think any will take the risk at this point of the race. Comparing it to all other race times of about 2 hours, it's only been an hour for 45 laps of Fuji. Can you believe it?
Incredible. Although the average lap times are like 1 minute 15, so.
Yeah, 1 minute 15 lap time, only an hour, not bad at all.
Link is in the wall actually.
Oh, Link's in a wall, not good. Gonna
Yeah, he
pick
was
up
in
some
the wall.
late front wing damage.
Oh.
Bit of a dangerous rejoin.
Yeah, but there was no one behind, I think.
Yeah, but stewards will probably give that a cheeky look. Remember, after the race, you can see, I think you can anyway, see the FIA documents and the official classification in our community server.
Is that
Link for
DVP?
that
Oh no, that's James
in the
Knox.
description.
I thought
Knocks in P4. I think it's going to be his second race in a row then without a podium. Really unfortunate for him as we go on to the final lap of the race. The Thief, a 10.9 second gap. What a drive from him today. Really unexpected after his qualifying ban after some incidents in Singapore.
Yeah.
With both him and Hera getting 25 seconds of penalties. No, D-Thief got 35 seconds for looking at it. Some quite dangerous driving at Singapore. But same with Hera Foxy. I'll just double check. Can you find documents in the community server? Apparently Yellow Banana is subscribed. Cheers for that one, lad.
Yellow Banana, that's a good name, I'm not gonna lie.
I always wonder,
Oh,
can
oh,
you change
oh,
the colour
oh,
of a
oh, wait.
banana? Oh?
TV really lost the rear there. I thought he was about to throw away.
Yeah. He might have just thrown away the race win. But
No,
D-Thief on
good.
his final straight, weaving into celebration, doesn't open the DRS because he's not allowed. Takes the checkered flag for, I think, the first time this season.
Yeah, he wins for the first
Yeah.
time.
Wins in Fuji, one of his fastest tracks.
Very good job from
So
him.
well done to D-Thief. Everts in second,
Hera Foxy in
and
third.
I think Hannah Foxy guaranteed third realistically. As Link Lloyd comes across the line for P5. And Foxy and Mancelli come across for...
There we go. Oh no. Okay.
Well,
I thought that was like so close.
no, overall great race. If you do want to know when we're live, either subscribe or
You can follow the Discord community server.
yeah, join the community server.
But that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the race of Fuji. Thank you for joining us today. We had many battles and things gonna happen. Some incidents will be investigated after the session. So love you all. Goodbye for now. Do you guys want to say goodbye?
Yeah, if you just remember, if you want to track the FIA and results and know when we're live, either subscribe or join the community server. All updates will be there. Yeah, good way to come back to streaming, I think. So, yeah, goodbye, lads. Good in a bit.
And you, Andy?
Honestly, I don't have anything else to say. Just catch us next time, you know? Catch us next time.
Next week.
Maybe next week. See ya.